Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and to the garden. Today gonna do something slightly different, just gonna have a slow walk around the garden and go over a bit of the reasons as to why decided to start a tropical garden alongside of things like the mini golf course and some of the other creations we have built here. So just to start with here, this is a third year garden to me. I've been into the tropical gardening now for only 3 years. Done a lot of gardening before that, so had a lot of sort of horticultural knowledge before this as well, but kind of changed my path a little bit in regard to planting style. Also, of course, would like to say big thanks to a lot of the tropical garden channels that you may follow. Certainly, a lot of the UK ones have been very inspirational, very informational. So I'd say a massive thanks to them. And certainly, if you're not subscribed to those ones, certainly do so. So just as we come on to the mini golf course here, guys, part of the background of this project and to why we have chosen the style of gardening and things like the mini golf course here is at the moment I have 5 children, and with that said, my son, my young son, he unfortunately was born with liver and kidney disease, which means that for himself at the moment in regard to any impact sports or anything like that. It's not something he can safely do, as if he gets a knock to the belly, it could be very dangerous for him. Now, as well as that, certainly in regard to things like dialysis, which he will need to go on to at some point in his lifetime, which will mean he'll be kind of really, stuck to the house or to the hospital, not really getting much time for himself, and very draining in that sense. Luckily, we're not at that stage yet here, but looking back over here, guys, onto the mini golf course. So yes, this was made as it's a no impact sport. Also, is something that all of the family can enjoy. Nice to get family time together. We do have lights on it, so we can play at night as well. And I find it's a great one for sort of all ages, and something a bit unique that you don't typically see in a private garden. Now, following on from that, guys, of course, in regard to the things like the swimming pool and building the pond projects, again, these are ones that he can take part in when he's, even if he's unable to, leave the house often. So really wanted to create a tropical paradise for himself and my other 4 girls. Now, with the youngest being only 10 months at the moment, so she's got a bit of time left, but still loves to come out and enjoy the garden nevertheless. With that said, of course, the tropical style planting, again, the idea behind that is really to create some sort of a paradise when you walk out your back door. I know many of us have been away to hot countries on holidays and things like that, where you may have seen a lot of these plants in the natural habitats and that kind of tropical feel. And that was really something we wanted to get in our garden, so that again, we can appreciate that. Right out the back door. And of course, again, back to my son's health, it's one of the ones that, I really wanted to make somewhere inspirational for him as he gets older, somewhere where he can relax and, take his mind off of, what's going on in his life there. As mentioned, he was unfortunately born with the disease. It's incurable. So it's just a kind of a waiting game as to when it gets to sort of more serious sort of medical needs. Fortunately, at the moment, he is not needing much by the way of medical, mostly monitoring. So, of course, keeping a close eye on things like that. And in the meantime, of course, I'm planting up the garden and really trying to get this tropical garden, tropical feel growing. Certainly, a lot of stuff can take a long time to grow. And looking down in there again, guys, back to the pond project, this with it being designed to be swam in. I know we don't get many months of the year here in the UK that you can swim, but with that said, the idea is to have a plunge pool down in the bottom there, which will allow, once again, all the family to enjoy swimming, golf and all these sorts of things in our own private garden, sort of whenever we like, and, really spends a lot of time together as a family. So, with that said, guys, of course, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe really helps the channel to grow, and we'll see you on the next one.